from Looming Legends here, and today I will be showing you how to make these adorable little mini monsters slash fluffies. Like, most importantly, this is a collaboration of CCX and me, so we reached out to them and then we figured some things out. So what we are doing is what they're going to do is they're going to remake these guys into a gacha life, as you can see.
And in the description box down below will be my take on my creation.
We are each doing one.
Collaboration.
So here is their channel. Again,
so make sure you go check it out. Link in the description box down below.
Go. But before we
get too ahead of ourselves,
let's get on to the supplies you will be needing. So the supplies you will be needing are a single loom in the staggered configuration of the arrows facing towards you. And you'll need colors. So you will need 50 of the body color and 45 of the fluff color. The body color in this is the navy blue and the fluff color is the ocean blue. For this one, the body color is this neon pink. Then the fluff is the opaque pink. Then you will also be needing 2 hooks. These are both metal tipped, as well as something to hold your legs and arms. We'll only be using this for a very short time. I'm using a peach colored pencil, and if you want to, you'll need 3 extra bands for the bows, and 2 black pony beads for the eyes.
But you could always use
wrap bands, which I also show you how to make in the tutorial. So now let's get on to the video. Before we begin, I want to show you how to make a wrapped eye band. So if you don't have a bead, I'll be showing you how to do that. So you want a single black band, twist and reclaim on your hooks. There are 2 loops. Grab both of them, twist and reclaim back on the hook, so you have 2. Then you would grab, and you'd make 2 of those on the hook. So I'll just make another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you would grab a single band of your body color and then just slide both of them onto there. So then you would save this. But since I'm using pony beads, I'll be showing you how to do that with the beads. If you guys have seen our past videos, you know I love this background. It's this little elephant. So for the beads, you'll be needing your beads, a single band of your body color, and floss or thread. I'm using clear string. So you're going to start by putting this band onto the clear string like that. Then you're going to fold your string in half. Make sure it's even. It makes it a bit easier. So then you're gonna grab your bead and thread through the bead. And you're gonna pull. As you can see, it doesn't look like there's room for 2. So what we're gonna do, they're gonna put our band on that end of the loom. Then you're gonna grab your second bead, making sure your string is still folded in half. Threading the bead on, and then carefully sliding this on. Then you can just stretch it across to this other pin, and then remove your string or floss. So that is how we make our eyes. So we will be keeping this on the loom for now. Start off, we will be making this fluffy wrap band. Here's what it actually looks like. So to start, you will need 2 bands of your body color and 2 bands of your fluff color. So you're going to get a single band, just place it on the hook, twist it, bring it back. Oop. And you want to do that again, twist, back on the hook. So now you have 4 loops. Then you want to get your body bands, 2 of them, and slide this fluff on. So this is the fluff band. And we will be using our loom, so you want to put the fluff band from here to here. And I already have one pre-made, So I'm just going to use this. And then you want to go from here to here. Very kind of careful with the fluffed bands, because they could ravel off pretty easily. So I'm going to make them as we go. So again, I'm going to go a lot faster. Make the 2 wrap bands and get the 2 bands, slide them through. Then we're going to go down, and I'm just trying to get this on the loom any way I can. If you wanted to, you can also just grab 2 bands and do that. But I think it looks fluffier if you do it the way I am. So you're going to go down twice on the left and twice on the right. So we finished the left side, and now we need to do the right. So here's one for the right side. And that is probably why the tutorial is kind of long, because the wrap bands make it way harder. Now we have something like this, and then we want to turn it using fluff bands for this whole thing. I just like to call them wrapped bands because that's what they really are. Fluff bands is just a nickname. So you're going to go from here to here. And again, from here to here. And this is my own original design. Like that. So this is what our loom looks like now. Then we need to go down the middle until we reach this pin. 1, 2, thread these. So you technically want to go down 3 times in the middle. So that's 1. Now I'm working on my second. And lastly, our third. It's okay if your bands are twisted. Just make sure these fluff bands aren't twisted. And here is 3. So this is what our loom should look like now. Next up, we just want to transfer our eyes down here. Want to bring them up here. Split them. Grab this top layer and bring it up. So this is technically the layout of the fluffy monster. Then all we need to make is the arms and the legs, and then we can start the hooking process. Okay, so now that we finished making like the base, we just have to make the arms and the legs. So you would want 2 of these each. Before we start making the arms and the legs, you want to make sure you have something to hold your, I guess, things on. You could, that's also why you can also use a second hook, but I just decided to use a pencil. So we're going to start by making the arm. So I've already made one, so I'll show you how to make one, then you want to pause your video. So you'll need 2 hooks for this process. So you want to start with your hook. Just going to zoom in. So we're going to start off by making a wrap band in your fluff color, twisting it so there are 2 loops. And then you're going to get a single band of your body color. Wrap it onto there, 3 loops. And then get another fluff band and make another wrapped band. So this is what your hook should look like. So you should have 7 loops total, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you want to get 2 bands of your body color and slide through everything. But make sure you do the fluff band first, then the cut band, then the fluff band. And then reclaim it back onto your hook. So this is what you have. Then we want to pre-make our band, so just simply go like that. Then you want to carefully take this off the hook and transfer it on to your second hook. Then again, making another wrapped band in your fluff color. Then get 2 bands and pull through everything. just fixing this wrapped band. I don't like the way it looks. So pulling through this fluff band, the 4 bands, and then the fluff band, then reclaim. So this is your arm. So I'm just gonna move my bands out of the way and get my loom. So we want to put this arm right where the eyes are, so on these 2 pins. So before we do that, please pause the video and make a second arm. So now that you have completed your second arm, you want to transfer your first one, grabbing all 4 loops with your fingers, so you have something like this, onto this pin. Very carefully, just transfer it like that. And then we want to do the same thing with the arm on your pencil. Again, taking it off very carefully, then sliding this onto exactly where the eye is. So these are your arms, and now we want to get started on the legs. For the legs, it's very similar. I'll tell you, it's pretty similar to the arms. So again, you'll only need 1 hook for this. So, scissors wants to show the monster. Okay, so we're gonna start by making our wrapped band. Then we're gonna technically start it off the same way as we started off our arm. So just doing this setup. Then again, getting 2 bands, pulling through. So technically, it's 2 loops, 3 loops, 2 loops. Fluff, body, fluff. And pull through all of the loops in the order. Reclaim. And then again, get your second hook. And you could do this on 1 hook by just transferring, I'll show you on 1 hook, I guess. By transferring this whole thing off, then making your wrapped band, and then attaching it back on. That's what you could do if you really wanted to, if you don't have 2 hooks. But since I do, I would just use it. So again, you have your wrapped band, your chain, and then your second, this band won't work, and your second wrapped band. Then again, grabbing 2 bands, pulling through all of those loops. And we want to do this process 1 more time. So again, I'm just going to preset it on my second hook. Then once you have the wrapped band, transfer it onto here, make another wrap band. Again, fluff, body, fluff. Oop, you're technically just wrapping it around, so there are 2 loops. And again, grabbing 2 bands and pulling through everything. So this is your leg. So you want to make 1 more. So let's get started on making our second leg, and then we'll transfer it onto our monster. So let's do that. So now that we have made both of our legs, we want our loop again, and we want to put them on these 2 pins. So I'm going to start with the one on my hook, grabbing the 4 loops, and now we only need 1 hook. We don't need that other hook. And just transferring it right there. Ooh, sorry about that. Then again, sliding it off your pencil or crochet hook or whatever you are using to hold your limbs. You want to put this guy here. So now we can get started on the hooking process. So I just zoomed out a bit because I've noticed in my past videos I usually am not in the scene while I hook, which is crazy. So yeah. So before we actually start the hooking process, we need to add a cap band. So you want to get a single band and wrap it around so there are 4 loops. So that's 1, 2, twist, 3, twist, and 4. So to start, you want your hook. You're going to push back the cap band, and then push back the 4 loops, and then grab those top 2, bring them up. I managed to only grab 1. Remove this off. As you can see, there's our 4 snaps band. So I had problems with snap bands in my other monster as well, but I managed. So again, we will just have to remake our wrapped band, which is kind of sad, but that's what happens. So I'm just gonna carefully remake this fluff band. Oop, I switched it. Okay, these are the fluff bands. So you're gonna transfer it back. And again, making the wrap band that is wrapped around 4 times, 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna zoom out a bit again. gonna zoom out a bit again. So I like to hold my loom, again pushing back the cap band, grabbing the two and bringing them up like that. So this is what your loom should look like now. And we're gonna technically loom the rest of this out by pushing back, grabbing the top two and bringing them out to whichever side they go to. So this time I brought them out to the right, and we're gonna do that again. So now we will just be hooking the middle until here. Oop, I grabbed the wrapped band by accident. 1 and 2. So now this is kind of the hard part. It's hard to do on camera. So as you can see, we want to grab this wrapped band right here. So what we have to do is we have to push back to grab those bottom 2 loops, bring it up. Again, so what we have to do is we just have to kind of transfer this. So we just grab these 2, bring it down, re-transfer it away, get it back down. And this might happen to you, it's okay. It happens to me a lot. So just transfer the arm, back down, take this up, take this back down. Sorry, that's my garage, it's so loud. Then we make your wrapped band, grab the 2, and then just carefully take this off, place this back on, place this back on, that back on. Oh wait, no. Before we do that, you want to transfer your leg back on, and then transfer these. Yeah, I wasn't seeing. Back on, transfer your eye. This might happen to you, so I'm kind of showing you how to fix it. Ooh, transfer your arm back on. Transfer your arm back on. Back on track. Woo, okay. Continuing with the hooking. I'm like, my head's like in front of the camera. Don't tell me it snapped. Oh, good, it did it. Okay. Making sure you grab the right bands. Like, looking very carefully. Yay! Okay, I did it. And then, you want to hook up twice. So, here's our second one. Then we just want to grab 2 and turn in. So now that we've done the process, it's okay if it doesn't form the teardrop as long as you hook it up. Then we need to do the same exact thing on the right side. It's gonna be hard again, I can tell. Like, okay, back with this hooking process, which is taking forever. Carefully push back, grab the bands, and hook them up like that. Pretty sure you grab the right ones. You can kind of tell. So again, hooking up, then hooking here to here. So we have finished the hooking process. The hardest part is hooking back the legs. But now we want 2 bands for our slip knot. Keep that of your body color. Then you're just gonna stick your hook through all of the loops, making sure it's all of them. And just carefully taking this off. So it's crazy fluffy, exactly how I like it. Okay. Staying on our hook. Then you want 2 bands. And you want to of your body color. Oop, I lost it. Blech, lost it. I'm gonna slide all of these loops over. Then you want to reclaim. And then slip knot to kind of tight. So this is your little monster. Definitely adjust the wrapped band so you have a more fluffy look. And now I'll show you guys how to make a little bow. This is what a finished bow looks like. This guy actually look nice and purple. Okay, so you will need 3 bands for your bow and 1 loom, obviously. So you're gonna start by getting 2 bands, and this is at the bottom of your loom, across. Then you want to grab a single, thread it, reclaim, just bring this back loop over. Before you tug, make sure it's centered and then go. Oh. Wow, okay. Take this off. Then you have this. I'm actually gonna attach this purple one I made, but you can, actually I'm not sure yet. So, yeah. I've actually decided this is the bow I'm going to use. So you want your, the guy you actually want. At first I can just, like, squeezing the legs up. I know you're popping the eyes out, it's fine. And just pop them back out. And then here, so since for a girl you would attach it up there, but since I'm making a boy, you want to attach it down here. So you just want to go through a chunk of it, grab your bow or bow tie, just tuck it through. That's technically it for the bow. So again, you can definitely try different styles. So I'm just going to try attaching a red one quick. Attaching the bow, he does not look like he's ready to sit. So you just want to fold your leg upward. They sit. Oop, or not. You can also use maybe rocks or something to balance them. I'm not sure. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to make your very own mini monsters. Again, please definitely go check out CCX Amy's channel. Their channel is amazing. So again, please go subscribe to their channel. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed making these little fluffy guys.